but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. It's the first game of the month of July between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he was a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. I'll try to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at-bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Starling Marte is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Comes into play here at 273. 5 homers and 42 runs batted in. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura, and that's the second out. So now here is Jesus Aguilar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Just getting started here in Philly. And another foul ball. Right side. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
So now into the box is Jean Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, the boys are flying around.
That brings up Alec Bohm. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 264 is average entering play. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. The 3-1. Aguilar might try to make a play on it. The 3-2 one more time. Hard hit towards center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
1-0 the count. Runners on first with 1 down. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime versus this arm. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Andrew.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Now here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's safe.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Bases full now following the error. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Didi Gregorius. From the stretch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's quickly 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Here it is. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Phillies leave them loaded. We are still scoreless. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across the first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything. Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
That is fifth. The third base.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As they watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 281 the average entering play. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
That is it. The shortstop, Miguel.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Plate now is Adam Hazley. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitting .429. Here's the first pitch. Yeah. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cooper is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And it's fouled away. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Jake Anderson.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and the pitcher will bat next. Here comes Chase Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. The 1-0.
1-1.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Here's a pop-up now. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Alfaro swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Hard on the ground towards short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 22, Sandy.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. First offering on its way. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Down the third baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. Digging in will be Gene Segura. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 3, Harper.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Starling Marte. Now the first pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Gregorius has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. The pitch.
Ball 1. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball
no
2.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Aguilar is retired. 2 down now. Next to hit is Adam Duvall, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Hazley able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there's one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gives a soft grounder for the out.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Throw into second, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. The hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fouled off. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Ball three as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this will be fouled away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here now is Adam Hazley, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Bouncer to the left side. Go over to Aguilar at first to take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Next to stand in is Miguel Rojas. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Out to short for Segura. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, left field, Garrett Cooper.
And now here is Garrett Cooper, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Popped up. Hoskins into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Cooper at second with 2 down. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready now is Andrew Now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
And he fouls this one off. from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Rojas over to his right. 1 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. So now to the plate, Chase Anderson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1 out, nobody on. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Way outside. 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here he comes again. 1-2. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Up next, Alec Bohm. Been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
You got a full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Striding in is Bryce Harper. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A pause. And the 0-2.
I got to count 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
1-2. Here it is.
I got to count
To 2
2-2.
balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2-2. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on the first is in time. The Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now to bat, Sandy Alcantara. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now and stepping in Jazz Chisholm. He was a double play victim last time around. The pitch. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hey. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now here's the pitch. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and gone up into the second deck. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1. One out, nobody on. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now to the plate, here is Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. One and one. Now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
The count 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Is a breaking ball in off the plate.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
The 2-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Marlins tack on one more, courtesy of the solo home. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fly ball right down the line and left. Cooper is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And that misses 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Another 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Three and two now. And through 5 1/3. Already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. They get 2 hits for him here this evening. And as you see there on the graphic, that total good for 4th best on the Philly roster. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Anthony Bass enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Anthony Bass.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Adam Hazley. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Archie Bradley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ronald Torreyes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Down.
Bradley has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Throw down to first, 1 away. Next up, Ryan Anderson. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that time.
Nope. 2-0.
Outside.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping in once again is Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
No,
fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2.
3 balls, keep ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, left fielder,
Garrett Cooper will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Marlins 2, and the Phillies nothing. Richard Blyer gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Andrew Knapp.
The catcher, Andrew Knapp.
The pitch. 0-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now that's second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Next, it'll be Ronald Torreyes. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And now the first pitch.
Ball.
Count is 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Duvall in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Singled last time up. He's set and the pitch. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Ranger Suarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. Prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Popped him up. Hoskins has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Joe Pennon steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Joe Pennon.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey.
We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. The 0-1. Segura with a sliding stop. The throw to first. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Jazz Chisholm will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reyes has it. Segura for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins lead one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Next to hit, Rhys Hoskins. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. For his career in this matchup, he's 0 for 7. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
This is skied into short left center. Rojas backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Number 55.
JT Realmuto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10. JT Realmuto.
And now the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0.
Hector Neris enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jesus Aguilar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
Neris, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Adam Duvall is on deck. A ball hit hard to the left side. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Number 14, Adam Duvall.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Adam Duvall. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
That's a ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. And now in the box, Brian Anderson popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're up 2-0. Jimmy Garcia is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
So here is Adam Hazley. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
So next to bat will be Andrew Knapp. Flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's upstairs.
1 out, nobody on. In the air out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ronald.
Now into the box, Ronald Torreyes. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Miami Marlins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sandy Alcantara earned his 9th win of the year. Chase Anderson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Yimi Garcia hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
For Philadelphia, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Sandy Alcantara grabbed win number 9 this year, helping the Marlins take care of the Phillies 2-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Atlanta Braves had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-0. Wander Suero earned the win, his 4th this season, leading the Nationals past the Dodgers 8-6. Luis Castillo got the W and now has 5 this year, leading the Reds to victory over the Padres 4-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Milwaukee Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they plundered the Pirates 6-0. The San Francisco Giants tallied 5 home runs overall as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 13-5. Miles Michaelis got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading St. Louis to a win over the Rockies 3-1. The Angels held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 2-0. The Seattle Mariners earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 10-3. The Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-3. The Twins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 8-6. Franmil Reyes drove in 4 as the Indians took down the Astros 7-6. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. Joe Barlow got his 6th win of the year out of the bullpen as Texas got the victory over Oakland 4-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Mm-hmm.